Hello, and we are back again. Just passing through New Vegas and seeing if we can get out of a job. Hello, Mr. House.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel?
Not exactly. I have questions.
What did you want to discuss?
Well, I was thinking about your plan to kill the Brotherhood of Steel. I went and I talked to them, and I feel like they're kind of harmless, and besides, do you ever feel like maybe you don't judge character correctly? For example, the White Glove Society ate people, and I shot them.
Cannibalism was strictly forbidden in their contract. If some of them broke that stricture, they deserved whatever punishment you dealt them. What else did you want to discuss?
Oh, well, I'm glad that's okay. Tell me about the Brotherhood.
They're a terrorist group, basically. Militant, quasi-religious fanatics, obsessed with hoarding pre-war technology.
Just power armor.
Not all technology, mind you. You don't see them raiding hospitals to cart away auto-docs or armfuls of prosthetic organs.
There's armfuls of auto-docs
No,
somewhere?
they greatly prefer the sort of technology that puts people in hospitals. Or graves, rather, since hospitals went the way of the dodo.
Okay, understandable, but why do we have to blow them up?
Because they're ridiculous.
Oh.
Because they gallivant around the Mojave pretending to be knights of yore. Or did, until the NCR showed them that ideological purity and shiny power armor don't count for much when you're outnumbered 15-1. The world has no use for emotionally unstable techno-fetishists. Just wipe them out, will you?
Well, the Wasteland seems to have...
What else did you want to discuss?
The Wasteland in general has a lot of role players, but I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see you later, Dr. House. Kill the Brotherhood because they're ridiculous. Says the man who lives in a TV and whose outer city is controlled by a gang of Elvis impersonators.
Excuse me, but I'm busy.
Uh-huh, you look really busy. But yeah, killing people because they're ridiculous seems like a really good way to kill everybody in the Wasteland. It's not a very good criteria for judging how good the group is here.
Oh, hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
I'm not here for Mr. House, exactly.
That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here?
Oh, you know, looking for billboards for the Bison Steve Hotel. What exactly is this deal with Mr. House, though?
It's this place. My inspiration ebbs and I don't know how to stop it. Oh, I can't feel the warmth anymore.
Have you tried a space heater? Maybe check the thermostat? What exactly is wrong with the place?
I feel haunted by something terrible.
Ghosts?
Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
Oh, you're one of those detached, reclusive artists that don't keep up with the world.
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
Well, have you considered regurgitating a bunch of useless political activism? That seems to satisfy some artists.
Ah, an educated fellow. Now that is almost as rare as artistry. So, how can you help me regain my inspiration?
Okay, so you think this place is spooky, right? Well, I could take you someplace that is legitimately spooky. Like a place with the brain in a jar, or I think I know this place with an iBot, and that doesn't sound scary at first, but then you realize it follows you around, and you can't turn it off, oh my god.
Thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. I know, I don't have to necessarily be there to see it.
Sure, who needs life experiences? I could just tell you.
Yes, that's it. I have a camera. It is old, but it should work. Perhaps you could bring me images of inspiring landmarks.
This sounds really super-duper tedious. Okay, what do you want me to take pictures of?
I've always wanted to see the dinosaur and its thermometer sign at Novak.
Really?
Then there's the famous Bison Steve sign.
Okay.
The McCarran airfield and the Helios 1 power station signs are of much interest to my work.
Check.
Like the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters bottle.
Okay, forget the Sierra Madre, I'll take pictures of tourist traps.
Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. Please, get me all the pictures. I'll compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you. Again, thank you.
Man, just really excited to see a picture of that dinosaur thermometer. I didn't even know the dinosaur had a thermometer, and I've been there like 100 times. Okay, Sunset Sarsaparilla, that's our first stop. And lucky us, we made it just in time for sunset. Truth be told, the billboard isn't really all that impressive, except for the fact that it's shaped like a bottle. It's yellow with the red trim, And I bet that if you looked at one of the bottles, it would look exactly like this. I don't know why I had to go all the way out here just to do this. Let's see, rule of thirds, following line, something or other. And perfect. Got the sunset in the background, too. Anyway, I guess as long as I'm here, I'll go check the place out. Could be like the Robco place with the tour. That'd be neat. Aside from that, bottle caps are money. I figure someone probably already raided the place, but if they didn't, there's probably like a whole bank in here.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep... It's like looking into a mirror. A tacky cowboy festoon mirror.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Raoul. Do you mean this place is like a mirror into our souls? Oh, there's a creepy robot.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
Pleased to meet you.
New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up.
Oh, I got those.
If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky.
Nope.
Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory.
Wait, there was a health advisory? Like hundreds of years ago? But we're still drinking this stuff today. Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
Silly old advisory.
While Sunset Sarsaparilla is perfectly safe, a recent independent study, whose validity is currently being challenged, revealed the following. Excessive ingestion of sarsaparilla can lead to deleterious effects, including, but not limited to, kidney damage,
Makes sense.
nausea,
Makes sense.
digital numbness,
Doesn't make sense.
anxiety,
Okay.
loss of visual acuity,
Why?
dizziness,
Okay.
occasional nosebleed,
Why?
joint inflammation,
Why?
tooth decay,
Makes sense.
sore throat, bronchitis,
How?
organ rupture,
How?
and halitosis.
Makes sense.
Note that you'd have to drink a heap of Sunset Sarsaparilla to match the quantities used in the study. How much, you ask? A lot. A whole hell of a lot. In fact, you'd have to get full as a tick on Sunset Sarsaparilla to even come close. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, partner. And keep drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Okie dokie.
Howdy, partner. Welcome.
Okay, yeah, I've done this before. Star chips? Star info.
Oh, new to the hunt, are ya? Well, listen carefully, as old Festus don't like to repeat himself.
Okay.
Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on them. These caps are known as Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Oh, a prize? Huh. Well, I wonder what kind of prize you get. Probably like a toy or something.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy. I got some caps. Give me a toy.
It looks like you've got a fair number of stars in your saddlebags. You're still a few cards short of a hand, though.
Oh, well, how many do I need? I had... Okay, fine. Can't I get like a runner-up prize? Like maybe it's a bicycle or something? I don't really care for the grand prize. Bet the grand prize is like a trip to somewhere. And here we are at stop number 2. The McCarran Sign. I guess if it's a source of inspiration, it's a source of inspiration. See, thing is, I know that art takes work. I don't want to rag on anyone's career, but making billboard signs, I mean like this kind of sign? There are billboards with actual art on them. I don't know if I would really...
You want to point that someplace else, boss? I got enough holes in me.
This is not a gun, Raoul. This is a camera. Anyway, these signs that just say the name of the place, not real sure how you draw inspiration from that. Okay, stop number 3, the Bison Steve Casino. Not really sure which one of these billboards he wants, so I guess I'll just try to get all of them together. These are shaped like a bison. That's exciting. Thing is, though, most of these signs are so simple, I kinda wonder if maybe the proprietor didn't ask for what they wanted. Like, how does this guy who makes billboards decide what he's gonna do? For example, you've got to include the logo, that's non-negotiable. Seems like you wouldn't have a whole lot of freedom making billboards. I would understand if he was required to do something for a particular theme, like maybe a bug ranch or something, and he'd be like, go out and take pictures of some bugs, and I'd be like, okay. But that's not what we're doing here. Also, like I said, I didn't notice this thermometer before. I think it is broken. And this is the last stop, Helios 1. We've officially got pictures of a bunch of places that say what they are. Art! On my way back here, I noticed there's a vault marked on my map. I think the Brotherhood of Steel wanted me to check some stuff out. Maybe I can do it as I'm passing by? Well, looks like your standard vault so far. Got a working computer at the front room. Downloaded some kind of security thing. Let me check my Pip-Boy on that. Oops, knowing the data. Here we go.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the... Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
So what was that, like a suicide tape? The words implied it was like a suicide pact, but it sounded like Harry knocked over this other dude's chocolate milk. Or disorganized his sock drawer or something like that. It was more of an exasperated sigh than like depressed acceptance of death or something. I'm just trying to visualize what exactly happened here. He says, okay, are you ready? No, Harry, no! Oh. Then it stops. Maybe I can find some clues around here. Okay, so I spent like a half hour combing the place and could find no substantial reason why a group of people would kill themselves out of mild frustration. All I've got left to explore is what's labeled here as a sacrificial chamber. I see somebody left a coffee mug down here in the sacrificial chamber, so someone went down here not feeling terribly sleepy.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Okay.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease.
Oh god!
Go
Oh
to the
god!
light.
I gone blind! Oh wait. Okay, it's not so bad. Man, I just got this sneaking feeling I'm gonna wake up in some crazy location again with some kind of guy trying to get me to run through hoops. The bomb collar on.
Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Seen some giant vents in here. They're gonna release poison gas. Okay. Let's sit. Happy trails. Great.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car, or
Well, I kinda wanna do that one.
And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure,
No,
it might not be as fun as driving a race car.
Where's the
but
gas
it's
gonna come
every
from?
bit as important. let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or
I never did that.
snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
I think I'm just gonna get up now. Oh, shoot, of course it's locked. Here comes the poison gas! Wait a minute, that's not poison gas. That is distinctly robots with bullets. What kind of insane euthanasia scheme is this? Bullets are expensive for one thing, and poison gas would at least be humane. Why would you have a bunch of robots in the wings just ready to shoot a guy to death after he sat down in a chair? Moreover, how is it not blatantly obvious that this was gonna happen? This chair should be covered in bloodstains. I mean, come on. There's a carpet out here. How does the carpet not get covered in gore? Well, that was not anywhere near as bad as the time I got ambushed by robot scorpions. Well, I'll follow up on this next time, because here's a good place to stop for now. Thanks for playing with me, everybody.